I'm a curse today because that's the time we're on. Deandre effing Ayton just outplayed Wemby. Hey, Penn, you sure this guy's worse than 45 other centers in the league? Give me an effing break. 5 straight. We're here.
They rolling right now. They 100% rolling.
He did not outplay Wemby, but okay, cool. Great,
well,
man.
Damian,
Shout outs to you. Please keep the same energy when he shoots 2 for 16.
It's okay.
Yeah, he outplayed
it's okay.
Yabusele. That's all I know. He outplayed Yabusele.
It's okay, Penn. That can happen. An inferior player can outplay a superior player. That's part of the game.
It's happened plenty of times.
All the time. Happens all the time.
Plenty of time.
And that doesn't make DeAndre Ayton better than Victor Wembanyama.
Okay.
But last night he
did not outplay him. Let's just please stop being ridiculous. Okay.
So, Damian,
just a difference of opinion. No big deal.
I think this is sustainable with Deandre Ayton. I know that this might sound ridiculous. I ain't talking about 22 and 10. Bro. No, I'm not saying that at all. I think that I could get 16. I think I can get 16 to 18 a game from him on solid efficiency. I think I could get a really good rebounder. I think I can get a good rim protector. Penn, what the vibe that I get from you.
Oh man,
I already know how you feel about him, but the vibe I get from you, because he's in a Laker uniform, are you comparing him to the Laker bigs? Because I don't think that there's anybody up here that's comparing.
He compared him to Yabusele. What do you mean?
Comparing him to Laker bigs?
That's what I'm asking you. Are you comparing him to Laker bigs in the past?
You think I'm comparing him to Shaquille O'Neal?
Because you think he's
Abdul-Jabbar and Will?
Because you think
he compared him to Yabusele. He just thinks he's bad.
I'm comparing him to Jonas Valanciunas.
But that's what I'm talking about. Is it because he plays for the Lakers? Because he doesn't suck. Ben, let's get to the bottom of that.
Blazers.
Oh,
he was not bad.
You know what?
Not
Shout
true,
out
Mars.
Chill.
No, he wasn't.
I'm gonna give you the playbook right now. Chill. You got a bookmark tab? You got a bookmark tab? Bookmark this moment. Bookmark this video. Write it down a little bit. No. At 23:35 or whatever the hell the time is right now, Penn told you the playbook. Here's the playbook. DeAndre Ayton got a player option next year.
Yes, sir.
For the first time in 4 years, DeAndre Ayton he's got an opportunity to make some money next year. So he gonna give you the song and dance, right? He hasn't been amazing. Let's just stop it, okay? There were Laker fans like literally 3 games ago saying play Jackson Hayes over this bump. Okay, so let's not lose our minds over 2 good games. Okay,
well, we can't listen to Laker fans, Penn. Come on, they're not reliable.
Shout outs to him. I will guarantee you he will decline that player option if he plays well enough to exceed the value of $8 million. This is
as
a
he
dude.
should.
Yeah.
Yes, as he should.
Is he wrong
and
for that?
The second the ink is dry on that next contract, you will go right back to the same DeAndre Ayton you have seen 3 years ago. I have seen this shit before, bro. I mean, I'm sorry.
18 and 10 in Phoenix.
At least it's progress. We've gone from he'll be worse than Yabusele this year to he's going to play well to get money. So
18 and 10 in Phoenix.
It's never been
a nice little maneuver.
Hold up. No. It's never been a matter of talent with DeAndre Ayton. Ain't no way in hell that you could tell me that you watch this guy in the finals with the Phoenix Suns and say this guy's not going to be a 6-time All-Star. He should have been a 6-time All-Star. Should have been an 8-time All-Star. He probably should have been a second-team All-NBA guy. And let's just be real. That's why he got picked over Marvin Bagley. That's why he got picked over Luka Doncic, because people actually expected this guy to be that. How low is the bar right now that he is outplaying Jackson Hayes and y'all on his nuts? This guy was supposed to be David Robinson. And that's not what he is. But that's not because of a lack of talent, Cho. That's not because of a lack of talent. That is because of a lack of integrity. Okay? And the integrity is no. The integrity
he just Wemby yesterday. So
yeah, this is some elite maneuvering.
Come on, man.
I like this. Yeah,
any Portland fan, any Phoenix fan out there is going to agree 100% with what I'm saying. You've seen the song and dance. You see flashes of talent. The issue is the whole year. Okay? First of all, turning the ball over at the highest rate of his career right now. We're not talking about that right now because the Lakers are winning. If the Lakers were losing, he would be the whipping boy for it. I guarantee it. Number 2, he is not an elite defender. He is an average defender, but he has the tools and physicality. He's 7 feet tall. He has a 7'5" wingspan. He should be a great defender. Outplayed Wemby. Missed me with that bullshit. First of all. Second of all. Third of all. He's rebounding at probably the lowest rate of his career. Yeah, he's turned it around the last 2 games. Good job. Last 2 games.
He's also shooting it at the highest, but he's also shooting it at the highest.
He's also playing with
in his career.
chill. What
He's also doing that. Which, by the way, we talked about this before the season started, Penn, that this is a money year, so you're going to see a different Deandre Ayton. I ain't talking about next year. I'm not talking about in 2 years. I was talking about this year in particular. We're in a money year. You're going to see a different Deandre Ayton.
Two words.
You're seeing
Eddie
that guy. You're
Curry.
seeing a much better finisher on the rim. You're seeing a much better finisher at the rim. You're seeing oh my God, definitely better than Jerome James. No way are we putting him in the same category with Jerome James.
You ain't see Jerome James in the playoffs?
No, he ain't doing that.
You ain't see the Jerome James
Knicks got tricked with that.
They were
the Knicks got 100%.
Here's some free advice to the team that signs his next contract. Y'all got hoodwinked. Guarantee it. Sign him to a 3-year, $45 million deal. Be the dumbest thing you ever do. Okay. Look, man, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to put you on game. I'm telling you the truth. This is what it is. If a dude gets paid in his prime at 24 years old or 25 years old, regresses for 3 straight years, is magically in a contract year again, and suddenly starts hooping, what's that telling you? That tells
That's
you
just not fair.
This is best behavior, Ayton. I'm not even trying to.
You said the Lakers were gonna get best behavior, Ayton, and you disagreed. So now
we did. We 100% said that because off the strength that we was
money. We was all telling you that Deandre Ayton, because I was the one who said he plays for money. I was the one who said Deandre Ayton in a contract year is going to be a different Deandre Ayton.
You're not the first person to say that. You're not the 50th person to say that.
You know who else said it? DeAndre Ayton said it. That's why he ain't the first person to say it. Mars didn't just make that up.
I brought up what DeAndre Ayton said.
This might be an old
on this panel. We all told you DeAndre Ayton playing for a contract is going to be a different DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton not making $30 million, having to actually show that he can be worth something long term, is going to be a different DeAndre Ayton. And then you proceeded to list Gershon Yabusele. So you don't get to then maneuver the goalpost to act like this is what you've been saying the whole time when it's not. You said DeAndre Ayton right now would provide worse value than all of those centers you listed. And factually, he is not. Factually, he is not.
I didn't say more value, less value. I said he's worse, which is to say there are
which is not true.
Okay,
no,
even worse.
44
you
centers
said there was 30 whatever centers worse than DeAndre Ayton. And factually, Gershon Yabusele is not one of them. And you listed him. You listed a bunch of other names. You listed back Hurtle, who's been stinky.
Oh my God.
So don't get to maneuver the goalpost and next year DeAndre Ayton will be trash again and I'll start victory lapping. No, because you said this year he would be trash and he has not been. You were wrong. You don't get to maneuver the goalpost. This is what you've been saying the whole time when it's not. This is not what you've been saying the whole time.
No, he's not.
He is worse.
No, he's not.
That's what I said.
We told you, Penn, before the season. No, Penn, before the season started.
Let me use a playbook.
Meet me in particular. So let's stay right.
No. Wait. Y'all not just gonna scream over me. I will use Ox's playbook and say when I said it, it was true. New information. There you go.
I don't think it's not really relevant.
If it was true,
it was worse. It was
true, but it wasn't true when you said that. Yabusele was not better than
Yabusele. He's never been better than DeAndre Ayton.
He's never been better than him, Penn. That's not true when you said that.
Not for an hour, Penn. Not for an hour.
Not even by Ox's definition of, hey, if you play better than me for 4 seconds, there's never been a time.
You know what the testament? You know what the testament is?
30 seconds, bro.
Mars, you've already seen me do this. Sometimes I will throw shit on the wall to make a point. My point was DeAndre Ayton is not a top 20 center, and that was the debate. I said I'll name you 45 centers better than DeAndre Ayton or whatever the hell I said. And then I proceeded to list a whole bunch. And yeah, there were some controversial names on the list. And y'all all lost your mind on Yabusele. If you got to go to Yabusele, you already lost the debate. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because you can't.
No, Penn. It was just so outrageous that you said that we, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of guys on that list. Hold on, Penn. There was a lot of guys on that list that I disagreed with. But when you got to Yabusele, I was just so shocked. That I was like Yabusele, you know, like what? You know what I mean?
We had Yabusele though. He gets
Jackson Hayes on that list too. Shit.
Like, we had a conversation up here one time. And Ticket ran off a bunch of guys, defenders that were better than Dwayne Wade, and I didn't agree with half of them. When he got to Latrell Sprewell, I was out when he said Latrell Sprewell. But that doesn't mean that the other dudes that he said before him,
same playbook.
It doesn't mean that the other dudes that he said before him, I agree with him. No, and it's the same logic with you when you ran down all of these bigs. Penn, we told you this before the season started, that DeAndre Ayton, who was in a money year, who has made it clear, he said it on draft night, he told us that he is about his bread. DeAndre Ayton has made that crystal clear that he is about his bread. So who in a money year is not going to be one, on their best behavior, try to play the best that they can possibly be. For what reason? So I can get another contract. That's exactly what he was going to do. So what you're trying to do now is tell us that after he does this and gets busy, watch what happens next year. We ain't talking about next year. We're talking about right now, Penn. And that's what we're talking about. And he's been awesome. He's been awesome is the stretch. He's been really good right now.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. The player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.